presentation of tonight's BBL Championship clash between the hometown Esh Group Eagles, Newcastle, and the visitors from over the border in Scotland, the Glasgow Rocks. 10, Kenny Carpenter, number 15, Alistair Fraser, number 17, Greg Pryor, and number 20, Kieran Achara. For the Eagles, it's number 4, Jeremy Smith, number 13, Darius Defoe, number 22, Jamal Williams, number 23, Kai Williams, and number 44, Ramon Fletcher. And it was the Eagles that win the tip, and it's Jamal Williams who goes to the basket. Smith picks up the loose ball, and he's going to drive all the way to the basket as well. The left-handed layup goes in for 2, and that's the Rocks off and running as well. Eagles with that 4-2 lead. There's Fletcher going, driving into the paint. Great pass off to Darius Defoe.
About Fraser, he's really effective inside. That last offense showed why. Great steps to the basket and a really good finish.
Yeah, it's a good finish as well by Njai. The most travelled there, but gets it away to Pryor. Pryor trying to set things up. There's the high-low this time. It's Fraser to Achara.
Yeah.
And Achara this time lays it in for 2.
3 weeks and played an awful lot of high-low situations with Willie Clayton and the Lithuanian. And
Fraser. Long way out for Fraser. Battles in against Darius Defoe. Left-handed hook shot. Rolls in. Gets it back to Fletcher. Fletcher thought about the 3. Nice hands from Greg Pryor behind. Knocks that one away. Carpenter to Fraser. Fraser misses the layup, but he gets his own rebound and lays it in, and that makes it 10-all.
Back in September.
Kai Williams turns down the shot. Jeremy Smith won't turn down the 3, and he knocks that 3 down from the...
Well, it looks as though Pryor's clearly going to be the main handler of the ball, running the point. Carpenter working off the ball.
There's a nice shot from Kieran Achara, long 2 over. There's Pryor. He finds Fraser. Fraser does well to gather that one in. Nice ball movement by Glasgow. Kieran Achara with the 3.
Night goes on.
Carpenter
moving the ball around and trying to get a post up on Fletcher and down low.
Kenny Carpenter. Jamal Williams going in. Nice pass along the baseline to his brother. The corner, but he can't make the 3. Rocks get the ball away very quickly. Here's Carpenter. He knocks it back to Njai. Njai for 3. That's dropped in as well.
And Njai's Austrian. Very good pickup of what I've seen so far.
Smith, Defoe for 2. Darius Defoe. Looked very much like Fab Fanoy was the man who made those changes as well. It's lobbed into Fraser. Bursts through the middle of the Eagles defence and lays it in for 2.
And in the end it was Carpenter who was sent to the bench.
Early minutes for Johnny Bunyan, another man that Darrell Woods used an awful lot in the last few games, but getting on it very early here. He has Jamal Williams, turnaround jumper for 2, makes that. That's a nice play by Jamal Williams.
He started out with his back to the basket, a lovely big hop to turn his feet, and a nice stroke.
Oh wow, and sort of a nice stroke. What about that one also? Ziegler will go all the way to the basket, but throws a bad shot up. Darius Defoe finds Drew Lasker out on the break. He comes back to Kyle Williams. Eagles settle it down a little bit. Kyle Williams puts up a 3, and he knocks his 3-point shot down.
Fab Fanoy's worked out that Ziegler simply can't shoot because he got totally laid off him in that last offense.
And he did on that one as well there, Dave, as well.
Yeah.
Really good spot there. And he's done it again. Look there, he knows that Ziegler's going to try and come inside, and this time gets into the paint. And Pryor into Ziegler. Ziegler very athletic, very moving. There's a great pass inside the ring. Kunis, easy rebound, and Bunyan pushes the floor at the other end.
Darius Defoe is going to hurt that defense if that's the way they play. All right, there is no communication at all when players make cuts against that defense.
And there's a fantastic play between Rinkunis and Ziegler. If Rocks score here, wouldn't. Oh, wow. What a great pass as well from Kieran Achara and Greg Pryor. I was just saying, I think the Eagles.
Fletcher matches up it all. This looks like a bit of a 2-2-1 press. Yeah, it is. No whether it's going back into a zone or whether they're now going to pick up man-to-man.
Fanoy on Ziegler. Ziegler turns and lays it in.
I'll tell you, when he's in shape, those 2 steps he takes when he's going for a layup are so quick and so difficult to stop.
10-point gap. Here's Ziegler. He finds Achara wide open. And the height advantage there
was bothering. That's the second time Darius has shot well short on an inside play. I think the presence of Achara is just intimidating a little bit.
Again, easy, too easy.
Again, nobody fronting him, nobody playing 3 quarters around him. What a move.
Fantastic move here.
Really put real pressure on that shot.
It's Kai Williams. The other end, Jeremy Smith against Kenny Cartman. A nice turn. Nice turn around. That'll be an and one. Might be one of his nights. He's got 11 points so far.
That's a coaching situation, isn't it? Recognise when he's hot, get him out there. Recognise when he's not, take him off.
The Eagles are back within 6 points. No, nice play by Njai and a great cut by Bo Ziegler to the basket. The Eagles got a real stroke of luck there. Jeremy Smith completely went to sleep, and Kenny Carpenter missed a chippy really. And at the earth, suddenly the Eagles are back within 6 at 46-40. Njai to Fraser. Fraser into Achara. Achara's fouled. I think he's fouled by Darius Defoe. He is. Not sure quite what he's playing. Fletcher though managed to retrieve the situation for the Eagles. Kai Williams for three, in it goes. It's a chance, and here's Fletcher driving in hard, chance to lays it in off the glass, and suddenly it's a 4-point game. Smith thinks about the three now. He saw a gap and he's going to drive and turn, gives it back to Defoe. Defoe knocks down the shot. Eagles for Fletcher. Eagles with a chance to cut the gap even more. Nice pass by Fletcher inside to Defoe, and Defoe makes yet another bucket. Out to Rinkunas. Rinkunas turns the corner, lovely pass inside to Fraser. Fraser was well challenged by Jeremy Smith. Didn't make the first one, but he got the and moves the gap back to 5 points at 54-49. Yes, Fletcher thought about the three. Perhaps should have took the three. Jeremy Smith comes inside. Back out to Fletcher. This time Fletcher does take the three. And it spins in. Doesn't get it off Achara. There's Pryor back to Achara. Achara drives the baseline into Kenny Carpenter. Kenny Carpenter lays it in. Bodies all over the place.
Yeah, the key when a guy goes baseline.
Great point, Dave. Here's Jamal Williams for three. Matt Jones in as well. But he can't make it. The Eagles on the break. Jeremy Smith and Ramon Fletcher. And Jeremy Smith's shot drops in and it's down by two. Here's Fletcher. Highlight play. Fantastic play. And there's a win at Wick's feet. And that levels the game up as well at 59-all. He has Pryor at the other end. Twisting, turning. Rinkunas is wide open. He'll knock down the three. The lead has been cut from 7 to 3. There's a big battle inside there between Jamal Williams, who probably couldn't put it down from Greg Pryor's three, but that was fantastic ball movement by the Rocks.
Well, the Rocks are putting on a bit of a clinic, passing the ball at the moment, passing and movement.
Oh, and there's a great pass on the other end from Kai Williams to what a defoul.
I don't think anybody in the building would have given it.
And Kunis behind his back to Fraser.
Awesome cut.
What a great cut from Greg Pryor. Went to the basket. Fletcher really did. Oh, that's one Fletcher over Alistair Fraser for two.
All the time.
As Rinkunas turns the corner and floats one in for two.
It's Rinkunas, isn't it?
And Jai hasn't even played, I don't think, in this quarter. Here's Fletcher for three at the other end. Down it goes again. Fletcher hops up behind and flicks the ball free. Jeremy Smith at the other end. His shot's way short. Drew Lasker saves it. That's brilliant play from Drew Lasker. Gives it to Jamal Williams and back to Drew Lasker in the corner.
He's handling it really well. Whoa!
Drew Lasker with a block. The Drew Lasker's come on, steal a block, the three-point play, and he's given that last little boost to the Eagles, and the Eagles have turned this around from a 7-point deficit at half-time. They lead by a point at 69-68, and in this last 10 minutes is going to be fun, Dave.
Oh, awesome. I mean, I went home last week and I really enjoyed that game last week. I thought that the victim, what we got going off here. Well, it looked like Alistair Fraser's not happy with something. And if they're not careful, there's going to be issues. Coaches are in, quite rightly, telling the players to get to the bench. Anyway, putting all that aside, we'll let the referees sort that out. I mean, play with Fletcher on 4 fouls.
Ziegler gives it to Rinkunas. Rinkunas knocks down the three. And it's Lasker who comes away with the ball to Kyle Williams, who we haven't seen much for Kyle Williams. But there he goes. This is where he tends to come. Bo Ziegler can't tidy it up. Here's Jamal Williams for three. It's a long three from Jamal Williams. Again, here's Njai. With Ziegler inside, Fraser picks that one up. Bumped by Jamal Williams once, twice. But that's a back to winning two with 7:10 to go in the game.
Well, there's one thing for certain, there's no daylight between Darius and Ali.
Kyle Williams tries to go through a gap.
Come on, you can't drive through a
and there's nice passing movement from the Rocks. And they're level now at 76. Up by Rinkunas. Yeah, Buzz. It's like Kenny Carpenter gets in the lane and from nowhere to knock that ball back into the Eagles' hands. Fletcher's going to go at Rinkunis all day long and gets it in, and this time the foul is called. Gives it to Njai. Njai cuts into the middle. Nice move by Njai.
Smooth, wasn't it? Smooth move.
On Rinkunis. Yes, Fletcher turned the corner. Fletcher thought about driving in on Ziegler, decided not to. Now he does. Twists and turns and lays it over Ziegler. But Alistair Fraser comes up with the rebound. He gives it back to Kenny Carpenter. Carpenter shaking and baking against Jeremy Smith, going hard to the basket. Lays it in. Smith couldn't foul him because he's 3:25 to go. This game really could just go either way at the moment without any shadow of a doubt. Here's Lasker into Jeremy Smith. He's against Carpenter. Flashes hard to the round. Back out to Kai Williams for three. Kai Williams for three. Set by the Eagles here. Rinkunis trying to turn the corner. There's that Lithuanian surprise floater again. 86, 120 to go. Rocks on the offense. Carpenter has the ball stolen by Jeremy Smith, who gives it to Kai Williams, who's away in transition. Lays it in for Fletcher. Just settles back. 12 seconds on the shot clock. I think he's going to go one-on-one here. Greg Pryor looking, yep, he goes all the way, floats it in and then in off the glass, kisses it in off the glass, and there's a timeout from the Rocks.
Can't be given by Fletcher.
Or Smith. There's Pryor to Rinkunis for three.
Unbelievable.
Rinkunis knocks down the three.
In danger of fouling it, and he's got it.
And it goes up, and it doesn't go in. And Darius Defoe grabs the rebound, and we go to overtime at 89-89. And it's at the other end, it's Jamal Williams driving hard to the basket, and he lays it in left-handed.
Movement, what great ball movement. Oh, Jeremy, you had a wide open one there, but
he's made it.
Delivered in the end.
Three Rocks on him, somehow gets the ball to Fletcher, who somehow saves it. Jamal Williams into Jeremy Smith. Jeremy Smith, oh, it didn't go in, but he's got his own offensive rebound. And again, Kieran Achara can't make it, but the tip-ins by Kai Williams.
Those technical situations, but the Eagles fans, listen to that noise. They've now won 3 in a row and really showing that they're finding some sort of identity and some sort of consistency in their performance.